Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing my February wrap-up and March TBR. To my very big surprise, I am very proud of myself this month for reading 7 books. 1, 2, 3, 4, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, and then 2 are technically ebooks, so yeah, 7. I haven't read 7 books in 1 month in so long, so I am so proud of myself for reading this, and I really want to continue on with this reading streak because I am so proud of myself. So proud. So jumping right into it, the first book that I finished in February was a book that I was finishing in the end of January, and it just took forever, so it ended up being done on like the first day of February, and that is Half Bad by Sally Green. I have a book talk sort of thing done for this, but I haven't edited it yet because it's really long, and I'm still so frustrated with this book that I'm not really sure how well editing that is going to go. I have a few things marked off here, and I am going to get that up soon. There's so many angry feelings about this book. I want to chuck it. Honestly, I did not like it. I think I might have given it 2.5 stars, and this was like just no. I don't even want to read the sequel that's coming out, and that's pretty much all I'm gonna say about it. If you want to watch the talk about this when it is up, I will leave a link in the doobly-doo so that you can go watch it. The book I finished after that was CRESS by Marissa Meyer, the 3rd book in the Lunar Chronicles, and this is the Novel Bunch's book of the month, and we are doing a live show for it today. Well, technically we're filming it today. This might be up tonight or tomorrow. Not entirely sure. Whenever it is, I'll put it up on the screen. But yes, I'll put it up on the screen, but if the live show has already finished by the time this is up, then I will link it down below because it's going to be on Whitney, who is Witty Novels here on YouTube. It's going to be on her channel, and me, her, Gwen, and Mads are all going to be talking about CRESS and the whole series and just everything about this series and birthday stuff, because all 3 of us, me, Gwen, and Mads, the creators of the Novel Bunch, we actually all celebrated birthdays this month. I don't know how many times I have mentioned that this month in all of my videos. But I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. Do recommend. I'm going to be doing a review on it as soon as we do the live show, well, after we do the live show, because then I can get all my feelings out about this, and it's going to be probably more of a book talk because it is the 3rd in a series, and I can't really do a spoiler-free review because it gives you spoilers about the 1st and 2nd book, so yeah. After that, I decided I wanted to reread a book because the movie was coming out on Valentine's Day, and I wanted to reread it before I went to see the movie. And I actually got to reread the pretty cover of this book, and that is 50 Shades of Grey by E.L. James. And I do not regret rereading it. I do not regret going to see the movie, so that's just my own personal opinion. I actually really enjoyed the movie. I have the link to the live show that me and the girls at Let's Talk Books did in the doobly-doo. So if you want to go watch that, we talk about the book and talk about how it compares to the movie, and we talk about Ugly Love, and we talk about a bunch of stuff in there, but mainly we talk about this and we answer questions, and it was really fun doing that live show, and I really want to do more. I think we said that whenever something 50 Shades of Grey movie related comes out, we're gonna do some sort of live show or video or something together, because that live show was so much fun, and I highly recommend anybody who wants a good laugh and wants to talk and discuss about this to go watch it, because we actually do go in depth and talk about everything that happens in the book and the movie. So the next book that I read after 50 Shades was, originally I was going to use 50 Shades as my award-winning book for my TBR jar challenge of the month, which was read an award-winning book. Now that being said, I was going to just use 50 Shades and I wasn't going to read any other book after that because 50 Shades won some sort of book award in 2012. I saw it on Wikipedia, so I wasn't sure that it was entirely true. I mean, at the same time I knew it had won awards, but I didn't want to take the risk that it hadn't and then not complete my goal. So last month I originally said I was going to read a specific book for this, and I actually did read it, and that is Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe by Benjamin O'Leary Signs. I don't know. I'm sorry, I hate saying authors' last names because I butcher them. I completely butcher them. Obviously this book has won all of the awards possible, and I read it and I gave it 4.5 stars. I actually have a review up for this, which will be linked in the description. And all of these things I had to bookmark because it gave me the feels, and I really loved this book. After that, I wanted to read another book that had male main characters in it, like a male love relationship sort of thing. So I had one of those books on my shelf that I hadn't read yet that I needed to read, and that was One Man Guy by Michael Barakiva. I actually really enjoyed this book. I think I liked it more than Aristotle and Dante, if I'm honest. I don't know why, honestly. I'm actually going to be filming a review for this book after I finish filming this video here. So when this video for this review goes up, I will put the link down in the description. There's too many links. All the links will just be down in the description. Yes. This book though, I think I gave it 4.5 stars again. I've been giving a lot of 4.5 stars lately and a lot of 2.5 stars lately, apparently. I actually forgot to mention this. After I finished 50 Shades, I finished Ugly Love by Colleen Hoover. Once again, the link for my review for this is down in the description. Obviously, I did not like it if you watched my review. If you haven't, go watch my review because I'll explain why I didn't like this book. I do have another one of her books called Never Never, and I will read it just to see if I just don't like the way she writes or why I don't like it, honestly. I don't know. I just hope that I like Never Never as much, a lot more than I like this one, because I didn't like this one at all. And I'm kind of sad because I had to pay full price for it. So I paid $11 almost for it after taxes and stuff because Canada. The last book that I finished this month, I finished yesterday. I finished it yesterday. And I know that there is still another day and a bit of February to go, but I don't think I'm going to be finishing any books in those days, so that's why I'm filming this a day early. But the last book that I finished in February is How Not to Fall in Love by, oh gosh, I keep forgetting her name. Her name is up here on this, and I am going to be filming another review. That one is going to be filmed after One Man Guy, and I will put the link down below once I finished recording it and editing it, and once it's up, I will put the link in the doobly-doo. So just check out all the links in there. All the links are down there. So that was all I read in February, and now I'm going to jump right into my March TBR. So far, I have been doing pretty well on my TBR jar goal. I mean, we've only done 2, and I've completed both of them. So I am curious to see what I'm going to get in March, and hopefully I will be able to continue with the streak of being good on my TBR jar goals. Alright. It's daunting. What if I got something that I don't want? No!
I really don't want this. I really don't want this. No!
I really didn't want this one, and like I could have been a cheater and put this back in and pick something else, but I am determined to stick to the goal. And so this month, I have to read a book that I DNF'd. I don't want to. I really don't want to. No.
What did I DNF that I can read? I don't even know. What did I DNF? What did I DNF? Oh!
I just came up with the perfect solution for this because I have to read a book that I DNF'd, and I was so like dreading that because I didn't think I would find a book that I DNF'd that I would actually want to pick back up. But technically, I can use one of the books that I had already planned to be reading this month, and that is Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince by J.K. Rowling. I picked this up in like September-ish or August-ish, and I got to page 141. It was the chapter The Slug Club, and I stopped finishing it. I didn't finish it because I hit a reading slump, and then I just started picking up other books, and I hadn't gone back to this. Now, I've been playing Lego Harry Potter years 1 through 4 on my Wii because I got that game for Christmas from my mom, and it put me back in the mood to read Harry Potter again. So I was going to pick this up. It's literally right here on my list. TBR jar pick and then Harry Potter. So technically, this is going to be my TBR jar pick for the month because technically I didn't finish it, even though I had planned to go back to it anyways. So this is my going back to it. I am going to finish this book off. I'm actually going to restart it because I don't remember anything that happened in those first few chapters that I have read. So I'm going to be reading Harry Potter. Yes, I actually like outdid myself. I like got around the loophole of that TBR. I'm so proud of that, actually. I'm so happy that I had this because I was afraid I was gonna have to go to like read Rockaholic by CJ Skews because I don't remember any other book that I DNF'd. But now I can read Harry Potter. So I have 3 other books that I plan to read this month, one of which I am currently reading, and that is Ferris by Marissa Meyer, the novella about Levana from the Lunar Chronicles. We read CRESS this month, obviously, and the live show is coming up in like less than an hour-ish, I think. So I wanted to pick this up because I wanted to get really excited after reading CRESS to read Winter whenever that comes out. I think it's like November of this year, which is kind of sad. But you know what? I got this for my birthday. I hauled it, and I am currently reading it. I'm like 23 pages in, and I'm not sure how I'm feeling about it right now, so I'm hoping I can get through this pretty fast because it is a fairly small book. It's like 222 pages. I think that's the exact page title total, yes. Hopefully I can get through this fast so I can read my other books and then attempt that big mammoth back there. The next 2 books I hopefully intend to read are 2 of the books that I got sent by Austin Macaulay Publishers for review. The first one being Perfect Match by Ernest Barrett, and this is a cancer type book, and I was really excited to read this one. That's part of the reason why I asked for it, was because this was the one that stuck out for me. But the other book that I also got sent by them is Flight to Eternity by J.R. Harrison, and this one is really, really short. It's only 120 something, 25, 27 pages. So I want to fly through this one.
Flight to Eternity, get it? Haha.
And then get through this one. This one is 182 pages, so it's not long at all either. I will be reading both of these, and if I get through them and I have finished those 2, then I will, well, at least Ferris, and then get through these, and then get through that. And then if I have time, I will probably end up picking the 3rd book that I got from Austin Macaulay, Hi Hawaii by something Smith. Also, these 2 books and the book that I just mentioned are part of the giveaway that I'm hosting on my channel, so the link to that is down below. If you want to enter, all you have to do is be a subscriber and be subscribed to my, following my Twitter so that I can message you if you are a winner. And that ends on March 7th, so don't forget to enter that before March 7th at midnight. So those are the 4 books that I'm putting on my TBR for this month. Definitely going to finish Harry Potter, definitely going to finish Ferris, and these 2 are kind of maybe sortas depending on my mood on what I want to read. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that I can have another great reading month like February, because February I read 7 books, and that's like the most amount of books I've read in a month in a long time, other than like reading 6 books, and I think it was January? I think so. So that is really exciting that I could read 7 books this month. Hopefully I can get through these and I can get through even more books this month. I really want to make like a goal. I should have put that, like read at least 10 books in 1 month. That should be like a goal for me. So hopefully one of these months coming up soon I can get through 10 books in a month, and maybe some of them won't just be little tiny short ones. So comment down below how many books you read this month and what books you want to read next month, because I'm always curious to know what you guys are reading, and I say that in every video, but I mean it. I really want to know what you guys are reading because I'm always looking for new books to read, even though I have plenty of books on my TBR to read already. So that is it for this wrap up, you guys. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!